Hello, thank you for joining me for this short yoga therapy video. We're going to look at a really beautiful mudra today, very helpful mudra for changing times, and it's called the Trimukha Mudra, which means the three faces mudra. And it's very simple, so we're just going to warm the hands up a little bit by giving them a bit of a rub. And the theory in yoga and yoga therapy is that the mudras work by just working with some of those very gentle electrical currents that flow through the body, and we add power to them by adding affirmations. So we're just warming up the hands, getting them nice and ready, and then we're going to take the hands in front of the chest. I'm going to let the little fingers very lightly touch together, and let the ring fingers touch together, and let the middle fingers touch together, and we're just going to leave the thumb and the first fingers sticking up a little bit. And we're going to pause here and breathe. So sit nice and comfortably. And you could close your eyes if you want to. Just very gently, maybe feel what it's like to have the little fingers touching each other, to have the ring fingers touching, to have the middle fingers touching. And you can hold this mudra for up to 10 minutes if you want to. Maybe start with a minute or so if that feels nice. You can always rest the hands on something if it feels heavy to hold the arms up for a while. And maybe as you hold the mudra, you could add an affirmation, and an affirmation that works really beautifully with this mudra is the following one. The powers of creating, sustaining, and letting go are all within me, and they are part of every stage of my life. The powers of creating, sustaining, and letting go are all within me, and they are part of every stage of my life. And if you find the mudra helpful, but you think that's a bit of a mouthful to remember, you could simply affirm to yourself, creating, sustaining, letting go. Creating, sustaining, letting go. Or you could even just affirm to yourself, change is part of life. Change is part of life. What I find really helpful about these affirmations is that they remind us that things do change, and they always have done, and that's okay. And that they've been part of each part of our lives, and that we've been able to cope with that before, and we can cope with it again. It's a very beautiful, simple mudra. The powers of creating, sustaining, and letting go are all within me, and they are part of every stage of my life. So, thank you for joining me for that mudra. I hope that you find it helpful. It could be something that you could practice every day. It could be something that you practice particularly when you feel like you need it. So, thank you very much. Bye-bye.